Hello and welcome back to WITSOL. In English 10 series, this is lecture number 6, and in today's class we are going to cover the past continuous tense. Let's see where we use past continuous tense and what are the distinct features of past continuous tense. Which form of verb do we use? What are the auxiliary verbs used in the past continuous tense? So describing actions that were ongoing at a particular past moment. ऐसे actions जो past में किसी एक टाइम पर हो रहे थे उनके बारे में जब हमने बताना हो तो हम past continuous tense use करते हैं. So let's see what's in today's class. After today's class, you will be able to use was and verb first form with ing correctly, and make positive, negative, and question statements with past continuous tense, and describe background actions or interrupted actions in the past. So, let's start with what is actually the past continuous tense. अगर हम बात करें कि past continuous tense है क्या, तो let's see what's it. The past continuous tense describes an action that was in progress at a specific time in the past. पास्ट टेंस की बात है पुराने ज़माने में, गुजरे हुए ज़माने में वो एक्शन जो कि जारी था, मुकम्मल नहीं हुआ था, उसको डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए पास्ट कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस यूज होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई वॉज वॉचिंग टीवी एट 8 PM लास्ट नाइट. पिछली रात की बात है, 8 PM की है और उस वक्त मैं कोई काम कर रही थी. The action was not completed yet. That's why we are describing the action in past continuous tense. Similarly, she was cooking when I called her. वो उस वक्त खाना बना रही थी जब मैंने उसको कॉल किया. They were playing football yesterday evening. So let's see what are the sentence structures and practice some sentence structures with the help of examples. Starting with the affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentences are also called positive or simple sentences. Let's see what's the sentence structure. The sentence structure would be subject followed by was or were along with verb first form with ing and object. Let's see some examples. I was reading a book. I is the subject, was is the helping verb or auxiliary verb, read is the first form of verb with ing reading, and a book is an object. Similarly, he was driving to work. She was cooking dinner. They were watching a movie. We were studying for the exam. These are all affirmative sentences of past continuous tense. Remember, we always use was with I, he, she, it, and were is used with plural pronouns or plural nouns like we, you, and they. So, let's see what's the sentence structure for negative sentences. Negative sentences का sentence structure में it always starts with the subject, was or were, and then not, followed by first form of verb with ing and object. Let's see some examples. I was not watching TV. So was not can also be contracted and said as wasn't. Or he wasn't studying yesterday. They weren't playing cricket. We weren't sleeping at that time. So let's look at interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are the question sentences, and the structure is was and were comes at the start of sentence followed by subject, first form of verb with ing and object, closing the sentence with a question mark. Let's look at some examples. Was he sleeping when you called? Were they studying last night? Was it raining yesterday? What were you doing at 10 PM? So these are some examples of interrogative sentences. Where was she going? So let's practice some of the things that are commonly misunderstood. Auxiliary verbs used in past continuous tense are was and were. Okay, now let's see where do we use was and where to use were. So was is used with I, he, she, it, and singular nouns. Similarly, were will be used with plural pronouns and plural nouns. For example, we, you, they. Let's see some examples. She was crying. She wasn't crying. Was she crying? So these are all three types of sentences: affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. Okay, there is a situation where we can use past continuous tense with past indefinite tense as well. कुछ ऐसी situations होती हैं जिसमें हम दोनों tenses को mix करके लिखते हैं. Let's see where we use those statements and what are those conditions. It is often used together to show an ongoing action interrupted by another. एक action ongoing है, चल रहा है, उसमें इंटरप्शन हुई है किसी और एक्शन की, उसके लिए यूज हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई वॉज वॉचिंग टीवी व्हेन द लाइट्स वेंट आउट. तो वॉचिंग टीवी वॉज एन ऑन गोइंग एक्शन एंड लाइट्स वेंट आउट इज द पास्ट इंडेफिनिट टेंस. वो एक एक्शन दरमियान में हुआ जो ऑन गोइंग एक्शन था उसके. Similarly, they were playing cricket when it started raining. They were playing ongoing action. When it started raining is the past indefinite tense. She was cooking when the phone rang. Cooking, she was cooking is the ongoing action and phone rang is the interruption. So, ongoing action is always identified with past continuous tense, and interruption action, the action that interrupted one action, is always identified with past indefinite tense. So, that was all for today's class. In next class, we are going to learn about past perfect tense that is used to describe actions that completed before another action in the past. So, we are going to study about past perfect tense. To learn more about past perfect tense, stay tuned for the next video.